Am I even real? Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel for another, wait, it's not a pick a card video. I'm like so used to saying that I don't know how to intro. Okay. Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel for living 24 hours like Aquarius. So this idea randomly came to me where I wanted to emulate the energy of mainly Sun, Moon, and Rising in Aquarius and just kind of share with you guys how I get to figure out these energies through little things that I've observed that goes with Aquarius energy. So that being said, if you are interested in more videos like this to learn astrology in a really organic way, I recommend not only liking this video, of course, so YouTube knows that you like this video, but also consider subscribing to my channel because I have a lot of interesting things I think to share, and so does Derp. She's just kind of cute and along for the ride, so. But like I was saying, I'm emulating the Sun, Moon, and Rising mainly of Aquarius. I actually asked you guys over on my Instagram account where I mainly talk about astrology and just other random insights that I get, so go follow that if you don't. But I asked you guys what kind of qualities that you guys find really stand out that are very Aquarian. And yeah, I really appreciated that, and that's kind of my reference point. As I am a Libra moon at Venus, I actually wanted to take on the full aesthetic of Aquarius. So not only does my purple hair, it's barely holding on at this point, but I'm wearing my little alien shirt, tie-dye, because a lot of you guys said you rock the tie-dye, so yep, this is my Aquarian outfit. Also, I never wear my hair like this, but it's kind of like an e-girl, so I figured it was like Aquarian because it's a little quirky and, you know, up with the times, so, or before the times because that's more Aquarian, but yeah, I don't know, this was an important part to me, like I said, so you're welcome. But first, really quick, let's talk about what Aquarian energy even is before I dive into any of my activities, because that obviously is kind of the main point of this. Basically, when I think of Aquarius, I think progressive intellect. To me, that's the key energy to consider, but from there you can kind of unravel all the other different dimensions of Aquarius. Because Aquarius also rules groups and friends and the internet. So pretty important things that show how we come together as a collective energy and work through our problems in a progressive way, like I was saying. And this is what makes Aquarius energy quote unquote weird, because when you're doing something, pioneering something basically, and basically take on the role of the visionary, a lot of people aren't gonna understand it at first because they're on square one, but you might already understand square one and maybe using that to get to 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? That's very much Aquarius energy. It's confusing to other people because it's weird at first, but weird is just different. Now, something you should know about Aquarius is that it does oppose Leo, which is this very authentic, radiant, confident energy. So likewise, they have very similar energy, however, it is a lot more self-conscious because it has that group mentality in mind. There's a coolness slash robot alien type vibe that you get from Aquarius energy because it's very insightful and knowledgeable and like it understands you, but it's so detached in its approach to do that that you're like, why do you know what you know? Which, fun fact, that's why astrology and metaphysics are tied in with Aquarius energy, so look at it all coming together. We love to see it. Now that that's out of the way, let's dive into more fun activities, shall we? The lighting is what it is, but you know, we're taking the rainbows. That's pretty Aquarian. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys some of my more new agey Aquarian type healing things that I use, because I personally am a Virgo rising, so I have Aquarius in my 6th house, which rules like how I self-reflect, my mental health, physical health, etc. So I actually use very Aquarian techniques when it comes to those things. So basically saying I normally opt for alternative healing or like holistic healing, and that is pretty much what I do for a living now at this point, but also what I have over here. So not only do I have a bunch of different crystals for different reasons and whatnot, but I have my tarot cards, as you guys probably know, for just like I said, self-reflective purposes. These archetype cards are amazing, and then these ones literally hurt my feelings over here because they, look at that, like they be coming at you hard with some truth. So, but yeah, I don't know, this has really helped me with my mental health and keep myself personally intact, but you know, it's a very new agey thing. But then on top of that, I also have this little singing bowl that I just got, which is really supposed to be healing for different frequencies, different size bowls, etc. So I'm really excited to tap into that, and I'll play a little tune for y'all so you feel it. And also on top of that, I've noticed that Aquarius energy is very conscious of consciousness itself and the different dimensions of what you get to experience in your life. So that's why I have things like this little mindfulness jar that my mom got me, where it has little like just challenges basically that you can do. Like this one says mindful immersion. So just little things like that to kind of get me in my space without having to do like the traditional routes. You know, it's kind of rebellious in a lot of people's eyes. They don't see it as like a legitimate form of healing, but that's kind of the new age Aquarian way of going, is that it doesn't seem appropriate to, you know, how you've always done it, but how you've always done it isn't always right. So I digress. I also happen to know a lot of aquarium placements that have some weird food allergy or just some weird intolerance to certain kinds of food in general, which is actually pretty accurate for me, being that Aquarius 6th house, like I said before, because I personally try to eat vegan, vegetarian, mainly vegetarian. I can't even kid myself anymore because I love cheese, specifically queso. Oh my God, it's a problem. Anyways, so that being said, I am making one of my favorite things for breakfast, which if you've seen my other little vlogs, it's hash browns and zucchini with like nutritional yeast, rosemary, garlic powder, yada yada. It's freaking bomb, and I'm happy to eat it. Also, Aquarius energy really likes to collect things, just like they collect, you know, all the information they possibly can. A lot of the time, if they find something that catches their interest on a physical level, they want to have it, you know, as a resource too. Because I find, once again, that group mentality that Aquarius always has, I find almost has them getting things in bulk, or just like I said, a lot of things, collecting a lot of things over time for whatever reason. I think in Aquarius mind, it's like a physical way to represent that you're a part of some group, even if that group is, you know, somebody that just has a lot of tarot cards, like I'm going to show you now. So this is my random Aquarian collection that we're going to show you, starting with the Wild Unknown deck. I have this one. We have those archetype cards like I just showed you. I love these. We have the Gypsy fortune telling deck. We have the Astro deck. Woo. We have the traditional Rider-Waite tarot. We have Decoding Your Dream and Unconscious. So these are all dream symbols. We have the Rebel Oracle deck, just coming for me all the time, as you guys saw earlier. I have Ruins cards, all about the different ruins and their energies. I have the Goddess Oracle deck, as well as an Empowering Questions deck. So there you have it, my collection of things that makes me feel like I'm connected to something outside myself, aka Aquarius energy. So we've had a little bit of a turn of events, but still on brand for this Aquarius energy challenge thingy that I'm doing right now. So most Aquarians I know, and Aquarius energy in general, is representative of the rebel, aka somebody that just does something that's kind of progressive and weird in regular society, which I figured, you know, given the sweatshirt, you guys can probably guess what this is, which is the weed from the dispensary, because just perfect Aquarian fashion. So I figured I would get a little stony baloney, and I figured I would do the other thing that I find a lot of Aquarian energy tends to do, which is DIY things. And as I was roaming around, you can already see, and as I was roaming around the town, I realized I wanted to DIY something for this video, because it's just on brand, because every, like I said, person that I know with Aquarius placements just happens to be really good at DIY and do them all the time. I don't understand it 100%, but we're for it. It is the energy of like figuring things out in like a higher octave, so it makes sense to me personally. So I was traveling around trying to figure out what I was gonna do for that, and I decided, why not DIY my hair? So that being said, I'm going to be not bleaching my hair, but creme lightering my hair, whatever the fuck that's all about. So they didn't have the ion on brand stuff, so we're just gonna see what the hell happens. I got a purple shampoo in case things go bad, but I don't know, I've done my hair before, so how bad could it go, right? But I think I'm being watched, so I think I'm gonna go, because that's one thing Aquarians don't like, is to be fucking seen by other people or perceived at all sometimes. surprise, it's me again, and we're up to our mischief where I'm gonna poorly attempt. You know what? No, I'm not putting that on the universe. I'm going to proudly attempt to dye my own hair, not dye. I'm lightening my hair basically back to a more blonde color because as it's grown out quite a freaking bit, it's lost its touch. So we're gonna spice it back up. And I literally said something about my hair being purple in the beginning of this video, but I'm already over it and it's time for a new beginning because why not? And when I tell you I really don't have any business doing this, I mean it. I've really dyed my hair, you know, I mean I have dyed my hair I guess multiple times, but should I still be doing this right now? Most likely not, but is it still gonna happen for your entertainment? Absolutely. Without further ado, I will mind my business. You know what, and I really don't know if I have enough developer for all this, but we're gonna try. I'm really just out here hoping for the best because I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, you guys get the gist. It's a shit show and I guess we'll just see what happens. So, this is where we're at currently. As you can tell, my like pink, purple, whatever is kind of showing through still, so I'm gonna wait maybe just a little bit longer. Yeah, I hope it turned out good because honestly this was interesting for sure. Not something I don't think I've ever done before, at least not with this much fucking hair. God damn, this is a lot. So, and you know what's funny is when I was younger I used to change my hair up all the time, and it was because I was having an emotional crisis and was just imploding all the time, like all 24/7 on the inside. I was just having chaos, so that was a weird coping mechanism. But now I do it because I'm inspired. Wow, what a grow up and a glow up, a glow up, goodbye. You'll see you later. So this is where we're at. It honestly looks so much blonder on camera, but as you can see down here, my pink purple prevailed pretty well. So wow, okay. This is not the color that I want necessarily, so I'm actually going to head back to the store to get a color and dye it, which is not what I originally wanted to do, but honestly, you don't have a choice when you get sometimes. Oh my god, when I go like this, you can see, yeah, the weird dimensions we have to it. So yeah, definitely need to do something to it, but I thought I'd update you guys and get you a fun little Aquarian tidbit, which is the fact that they are a fixed sign, and because they're an air sign and a fixed sign, when they get an idea going, good luck trying to change their mind, and that's kind of where we're at right now. So see you in a sec. Ta-da! This is our final product. Sorry if the lighting is fucking weird. It's dark now because it's winter and this took me like 4 hours literally to do. So here we are with our finished product of our impromptu hair dye. Honestly, I keep staring at myself because it's not like clicking that this is my like hair right now. But I did a lot better than what I was expecting, honestly. Like, it's not perfect by any means. Like, it definitely has some weird DIY little touches to it for sure, but honestly it looks pretty good for me doing it myself. So congratulations to me for doing what I wanted to do and just rebelling because Aquarius. But now that that's over, good freaking lord, I did not mean to even sign up for all that job. But I literally, that's the funny part, is people I don't think really realize this about Aquarius, but they're actually pretty impulsive energies. I mean, all air signs are in my opinion, but it's more so perceived as erratic because it's tied to that Uranus energy, which tends to be more, I don't know, like it's upsetting to people when it happens. Like I said, like that's a trademark of Aquarius, but not for really anything other than like it's unexpected. Like people, you know, I, for example, wasn't expecting to dye my hair this color until I literally drove by Sally Beauty Supply. So you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. But now I'm thinking about moving on to another Aquarian pastime, which happens to be creating art. Actually, Aquarians are very much into art of many kinds, whether it's drawing or painting or what I'm about to do, which is digital art. So like I said earlier, Aquarius rules the internet and technology and stuff like that, so you'll find a lot of Aquarian placements really preferring to take a more digital route for things if they're gonna do it, but that's just kind of an observation I have made. So come along with me. Alrighty folks, I'm going to close out this very interesting vlog that it was for sure, but alright. I am going to probably get pretty stoned again, and I'm going to watch nothing other than alien conspiracy theories, because it's kind of like an astrology thing to call Aquarius the alien, because they do be acting like an alien, and they honestly identify with it a lot. So plus the energy of aliens does go to Uranus and Aquarius energy, so I digress, you get the point. So I'm probably going to deep dive into that, and yeah, just enjoy the rest of my night. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this video, and if you want to see more chaotic videos like this where I explain the energy of the zodiac signs, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell, of course, so you get subscribed, because I literally just post whenever I want to, and I just really can't keep a schedule anymore. So sorry about that if you are one of those people that enjoy that, but I will see you guys later. Peace.